That voting shit don't matter and all that shit that you know what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, that shit, something got to be with it. You know what I'm saying? Like something got to be working.
Hey, this must be your first time voting. Now
This
you
is
all
second-
excited and
This
shit.
is second time. Shit. My second time. Shit.
You all excited about it and shit. That's what's
Man,
up.
that shit
though.
important though.
That's what's
You know
up,
what I'm saying?
man.
And then if Texas become blue, that shit gonna be big.
You a voter, pro?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Already. You already cast it yours?
Nah, man, my mama been on my head too, so I'm going.
Shit, you
early
gotta
in
go
the
tomorrow
morning.
now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be there at 7 in the morning.
When that hoe open.
Yeah, for sure.
Get it out the way.
Mm-hmm.
Like a motherfucker,
I
man.
did that shit too, man. Hey, let me ask you this question, dog. And I'm probably pulling this out of left field. It's a random question right
Oh,
now.
all right.
Somebody called me a homophobic, and I felt some kind of way about that, man.
Hey, we got them issue.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Shit. What's wrong with being a? I mean, how you feel about the homophobic word? I don't want to ask you. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to.
Yeah. I mean, shit, I don't know.
Do you think you a homophobic?
No.
What do a homophobic? What does that mean?
I'm gonna Google that shit right now, dog.
It means somebody that's scared
I never Googled that shit.
of people that's you know.
Ain't that homophobic?
Nah, man, that's just, you know what I'm saying, I don't know the word to describe it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
like,
saying? I don't
I
want to
think-
do the
I
wrong
think,
thing.
Yeah, if it make you uncomfortable or like you feel a certain type of way being around a
Okay.
homosexual or something like that.
Homophobic means having or showing a dislike or prejudice against gay people.
See, I think the key word in that is prejudice. Because you can have a dislike for somebody and not have a prejudice. But to have a prejudice for somebody, I think that's what really is distinctive, you know what I'm saying? Part of the definition.
If people can be homophobic, right?
Mm-hmm.
I could call racist people racophobic.
What kind of shit is that?
Right?
Blackophobic.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, prejudice against black folks.
If that's the case, like,
Yeah.
if you ain't voting how we voting, you racophobic.
But I know you posted something. You was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you posted, bro? Like, what
I
was
feel like they were trying to manipulate me
into what?
into making me forced to believe something I don't believe.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, I am hyped. I don't even want to get into that shit too much, man. I am hyped, Sal.
I'm DJ Nightcap.
And the man Propain is in the building, and this is
Throw it in the game. Man, hey, I want to start with my compliment, dog.
Man, what we got?
Most slept on the most album I feel like I ever slept on was the Never Till We Speak Again.
Man.
Oh my
in case we
God.
don't. Yeah.
Oh my God, dog.
Beyond that, I think the one that's most
What?
slept on is that Seventh Theory.
Oh yeah.
That hoe was hard.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I've listened to Till We Speak Again in totality.
In case
about
we never speak again.
5
He talking about
times.
Till We Speak Again.
Well, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've
Get
listened
that
to it
man
about
shit
5 times in like
Yeah.
3 days because I was like, man, this shit is fucking awesome,
Man,
dog.
appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it.
Damn.
Like that nigga, that hoe.
Damn.
You-
I slept on that album, dog. My bad.
Nah,
My
it's all
bad,
good, it's all
dog.
good.
I'm finna make up for it now.
Hey man, one of the cats in Houston, and I'm gonna try to lay it all the way out there, and you know what I'm saying, without trying to miss nothing. This like one of the cats if not the cat in Houston that was able to segue and transition the city in music. You know what I'm saying? When the screwed up click era and the switch house era and the golden era of Houston was going on, he was really like the only person to be, in my opinion, accepted amongst the OGs on the cool. At that time, he was the only one. I really know, as a fan of Houston hip hop and a fan of rap music and all that shit in the H, how did that shit even happen?
Oh shit, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I mean, I was always like a big fan of them, and I always paid homage to them. But one thing I would take from them, just being around them as I started to put out more music, even like the Zeros, the Slims. Like Zero would always tell me, just as a lyricist, like he's seen a lot of him in me. You know what I'm saying? And
What you think? What did he ever tell you? What it was that he saw in you?
I get it. I get it.
I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? I know one thing.
I get it.
One like Zero, my favorite Houston rapper. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Let's put that out there. So I always thought he was like one of the best spitters, and he always gave real shit in his music. So it was more. So, we can cuss, right?
Man, do your thing.
Alright.
All we can't do is smoke.
Bet. I don't eat smoke, so we good.
Yeah.
So yeah, he always spit real shit. So that's what I really took from him just growing up, and I would kind of emulate that shit along with some of my other favorite artists. But yeah, man, like he would always tell me, man, he see a lot of himself for me.
I get it.
Yeah.
Why he would say that.
Why you think he said that?
I mean, dog, when you listen to his music is from a perspective of pain, but it ain't painful music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Zero music is to me, it's from a perspective of pain, but he's singing about the pain.
Right.
His is, look at the bullshit we going through. This was gonna have to happen to get the bullshit to stop. Like I could hear Zero, the same lane you put Zero with Scarface, like they similar.
Yeah.
You put him with Zero,
Face, but like
you know what I'm saying?
Face too, because as far as Houston, like ain't too many storytelling niggas coming out the H like that. And this nigga tell you a story. This nigga, I don't know what, I forget the name of the song, bro. But it was a song where this boy was talking about he had met this female, and the female had, like he was, you know what I'm talking about? He was rocking with the broad. Yeah, he was rocking with the broad, and then the broad down there set him up or something like that. He think he set him up, and he went back, he rolled down on the niggas. The broad called him from the pen while he locked up, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the song. She was hard.
That's what's
I'm
up.
talking about nigga painted a picture, I'm riding with that boy on that hoe. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
what's up.
nigga hard.
That's what's up. So, do you consider yourself like an OG or a big brother to what's happening now? Cause you know you.
Yeah, it's just a weird transition right now, man. It's weird because I mean I'm always looking at this. It's like I'm chasing something, you know what I'm saying? But I got younger artists now that's starting to come in and they look up to me and it's big bro and it's OG.
Yeah.
It's weird to me because I'm still, you know what I'm saying? I'm still calling the OGs.
That nigga
OGs
middle
to
child
me,
for
you know what I'm
real.
saying? Yeah, so it's really middle child right now. It's dope, man, because when I look at it, it's a blessing because a lot of artists, as time go by, they just get washed away. You know what I'm saying? Because the new crop, it's a different sound, and you know they ain't. You know, and I just been kind of blessed to. I'm really tapped in with both of them. You know what I'm saying? I rock with the young niggas. I rock with the OGs, and it ain't forced. You know what I'm saying? Like it's and a lot of artists is kind of like from my time frame and my class. They ain't never get that cosign from the OGs or fuck with them, or the young niggas just don't even like it because it's so different from a sound. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of get washed out a little bit. So it's a blessing though. You know what I'm saying?
But how did them boys just take you in? Like really? You know what I'm saying? Cause it's been young cats.
Real recognize real.
I guess that's what it is, huh?
Yeah. I mean that's about. I don't know, man. It's dope. I'll tell y'all something crazy. Nobody even know this. So on my album, I'm finna to drop an album maybe Black Friday. But,
Yes, I was gonna ask you that shit.
Yeah, but man, I got a song on there, and it's like my dream song. I said I always wanted to do this before I'm done, and basically, so it's me, it's Paul Wall, it's Kiki, it's Slim Thug, it's Zero, it's Flip, and it's Pokey. You know what I'm saying? And this is like, it was one of them situations where I was kind of just sitting back like, dog, I really grew up jamming all these niggas, and it's crazy. Like these are all my homies now.
Yeah,
and I'm
them
like,
your peers,
I'm
like
like,
a
you know what I'm
motherfucker.
saying? So if everything just stopped today and I wasn't rapping no more today, I don't even got no shit like that, and I got the power to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's a
Yeah.
phone call, and I'm like, I'm tripping, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, man, and it was crazy how easy that shit was to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was a simple, hey, I need to, and everybody, man, I got you. What you need? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, bro, that shit, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
How many other
that's
times,
dope.
like, do you
That's
think
dope.
to some degree, like, shit, you get caught up in not realizing, like, who you are
Oh,
to a
for
certain
sure.
degree?
All the time. People tell me that shit all the time.
Propain never moves. You know, same thing you told me the other day. Propain don't move with the weight of his name. I don't think so.
I agree.
Like, every time I see him, he by himself, low key, chilling, in the cut, doing his thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, flex that motherfucker, man.
Yeah, it's been like a though, but it's kind of like that. That kind of be my strength though, man, because at the same time, like I ain't never got no high horse to come down from. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be able to do this same shit for the next 20 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's something about that everyday person, that approachable person that you kind of feel like, damn, you listen to his music and you already, if you listen to anybody's music and continuously, you're gonna feel like you know them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's another thing to when you can see this nigga somewhere and, man, I fuck with your music and you can chop it up with this nigga. That's different. You know what I'm saying? Because I done been in situations we ain't got to say names, but it's done been artists that I've been jamming for so long, and then when you finally meet them, it's like, man, this nigga hoe. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
now you don't even want to jam no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I always took that in mind when I move around. Like, man, I'm still a person. You know what I'm saying? I make my shit for the people, so I always want to feel like, man, I'm accessible to the people. You know what I'm saying? No matter where this shit take me.
That's what's up, man. That's what in the. Let me see. How can I ask this question? If the right deal come along, you know, major deal,
Right.
you taking it?
Probably not.
I thought you were gonna say that too.
Yeah, probably not. Like I don't. It ain't really a lot of right major deals. You know what I'm saying? Let somebody come in with some partnership shit, or it's some like major deal like doing some management with like Rock Nation or some of that sort. Like it ain't no right major deal at this point right now. The game is too wide open and
To even
man,
think about it.
you can do
don't really
whatever
need
you
it,
want right now. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that, man. That's what's up, man.
Heart to heart.
Heart to heart.
Bad motherfucker.
Appreciate it, man.
Know what I'm saying? Like you like in my opinion, like you smart. Like you nigga from the hood, but you smart and you can tell that through your songs. Like how you feel about all of the shit that's going on like in America. And I feel like you qualified, you know what I'm saying, to have this conversation. You feel me?
Right, appreciate it.
Based off of your music.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like how you feel about everything that's going on with. And I ain't saying to pick no side or no shit like that, but just with the racism tension.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The Karens that's out there flexing they muscle. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn.
Man,
everything.
That shit frustrating. You know what I'm saying? It's frustrating, but at the same time, like I be telling my partners, like, this shit ain't nothing new. It ain't nothing new. I think when Trump got in office, a lot of people kind of poked their chest out. Like it made them feel almost kind of how a few of the ignorant black people felt because Obama is president.
Yeah.
We running shit now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you know it's just the flip side of the coin. But I think Trump, he definitely, you know what I'm saying, he definitely let a lot of racists poke their chest out and shit.
Yeah.
But man, I was talking to an older dude, and man, I talk about this shit on my intro on my new album that's come out, and he was like, man, he feel a shift. It's finally fits to be a shift, and I'm like, you know, you probably got 30 years on me, 40 years on me, but I don't see no fucking shift.
What kind of
You know
shift
what
was
I'm
he
saying?
saying?
He felt like it's a shift coming. Like, all right, everything that black people been fighting for, like we finally starting to get heard. Like I guess with the George Floyd shit when it happened, you know, because a lot of shit was happening at that time as far as like the aftermath. You had a lot of big corporations. They was, you know, speaking on it and Black Lives Matter. But man, that shit is all about green. Fuck black or black or white. They was only doing that shit to say they company. You know what I'm saying? Like even the NBA, man, and I think what they got is as close to them fucking with us as it can possibly get.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they just smart enough to know, man, this shit is like 89% of these players is black. Like, we can't upset these motherfuckers, like, or we ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? They just got too much influence. NFL a little different. That shit is more so, you don't do what you gotta do, fuck you. You ain't gonna play, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't gonna do the kneeling shit, all that shit. So I just think, man, this shit, and I hate to say this and sound like this, man, but this is just my theory, man. What I always tell people, like, man, get on your grind, bro. Get your money, bro. This shit is not about, to me, black and white. This shit is about rich and poor, bro. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just tell people to just hustle, bro. Just hustle. You know what I'm saying? Try to break the motherfucking poverty cycles that our family done had.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Get some fucking property. You know what I'm saying? Own some businesses. All that shit, man. Because at the end of the day, us being broke as fuck and screaming equality, man, that shit ain't gonna break through, man. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? So at the same time, we can't be behind the enemy line and be broke as fuck, you know what I'm saying? And keep cycling that shit to our family, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we just gotta build up our value.
Breaking that cycle, bro.
We gotta build up our value, bro. Like, just keeping it 100, like, and, you know, I don't want to sound like I'm totally just against white people, because that ain't the case.
Yeah.
Cause I mean, I got white fans, I got white friends and everything, but I'm just saying, the ones that look down on us, or the ones that are racist and shit like that, you know, the motherfuckers, they don't like Asians too, and they don't like, you know what I'm saying,
they
Latinos,
only like white.
and you know what I'm saying. So, but the thing about Asians, they like, fuck y'all, we gonna get this money. Like, that's why you see your Chinatowns and you all your other shit, man, we gonna worry about this bread. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you focusing on that bread, I think we the only race as a whole that we not focused on building our value up. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't, I'm not sitting here saying like, we fucking up. I'm just saying, like, the roots and our foundation just wasn't kind of built on that. So it's taking time. I think we getting better and we getting better, because you got more and more black millionaires and more black entrepreneurs, and it's going in the right direction. And that's why the motherfuckers is getting so mad, because they seeing the evolution of us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just think we just got to make it more and more focused. You know what I'm saying? To just build this shit up, man. Buy back the hoods and everybody get properties and motherfucking own shit, bro. They really can't fuck with us, bro. In the grand scheme of things, but we gotta, as a whole, we gotta know that shit first.
Everybody in our community got to be on the same page, have that same type of mentality, like they have in the Asian community. Because, like, in the hood, it might be a black-owned business here, but it might not be a black-owned business for the next 2-3 blocks. Yeah. But you go to Chinatown, it's black-owned business. I'm gonna say Chinese businesses or Chinatown.
They own the whole complex.
They own the whole neighborhood.
Yeah,
shit, they own a lot of shit in our hood too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Plus
like,
that, you know what I'm saying?
We gotta just, man, I think we evolving though.
For sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We definitely in a position right now that we wasn't in 40, 30 years ago.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
for sure.
Like I said, they're gonna take time.
Hey, just to tie things together, how do we get music to reflect that change?
I think it do. See, this the thing, bro. This the thing about music and about the message that's in music and the message that's not in music, or however you want to call it. But it's a lot of socially challenging music out there. It's a lot of niggas that's really
socially challenged.
It's a lot of niggas that's really talking that shit. A lot of niggas that spit game. Like, just as much as you got niggas on some shoot 'em up, bang bang, and sell dope and all this, which, me personally, I'm not against none of that shit, because I come from Herm Clark and I done seen all this shit. So ain't nothing wrong with speaking on your experiences,
right,
or speaking on even your lifestyle at the time. I don't think every nigga should come in this motherfucker and be rapping about fight the power. Like, I don't want to hear that shit all day. Sometimes I want to hear some, you know what I'm saying?
Some a little bit loose.
Some dark shit, you know what I'm saying? So I think, but, bro, it's a lot of people that's making shit that's really talking about what we sitting here right here talking about. Sometimes it just ain't highlighted, I think. And a lot of that shit got to do with the man, you know what I'm saying? I know I hate to fall back on that shit, but, you know, they control a lot more shit than we know. You know what I'm saying? And of course we gonna put millions and millions behind the motherfucker who is talking about the shit that can destroy them. You know what I'm saying? We not gonna put the dude on the pedestal who can evoke change. You know what I'm saying? We gonna find a way to damn near corrupt his name. You know what I'm saying? So or make him crazy, make us think he crazy.
Oh,
so
man.
I think that also falls on us too. Sometimes we got to start highlighting these niggas. But you got a lot, man, bro. One of my favorite rappers. This is before he passed. This nigga was like my number one rapper. All my partners will tell you, damn near the last 8 years. Nipsey Hussle, bro. I been on this nigga. Like, that nigga was the truth.
Yeah.
And he been talking that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Another nigga who be talking that shit.
I got on Nipsey Hussle when he did that song with Chameleon now a long time ago. That's when I first let me check out Nipsey.
Man, Nipsey tough, man. Nipsey was talking that progression shit too, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, we really got robbed of a
sure.
Like a
damn
gem, a diamond. You know what I'm saying?
Make you think, man. And was it more to it? You know, because that nigga was on to something, bro.
I do think it was
like,
more to it.
Real talk.
He was on to something. You know
nigga, I'm on Twitter like 3 weeks ago. I'm looking. I just tweet out there. I say, man, is it another artist out there that's serving that shit like Nip?
Mm-hmm.
Because we really got. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because he really, if you think about it, if you really listen to Nip, like, that nigga was talking about, like,
and see the thing
like,
about Nip,
power down, basically. You know what I'm saying?
The thing that kind of separated him, Slim too. The thing that separated Nip from your other artists that kind of just, you know, they talk the progressive talk, or they talk the black.
And he was really doing that shit.
But that nigga was really from that. He was really from the streets. You know what I'm saying?
And doing that shit.
He was
really building that hoe up.
That nigga was really from the streets, but this nigga he's what you call that street nigga that graduated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so it's just different when you can look at a nigga like that. And obviously Nipsey was still active. So
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just different when you look at. We can hear you more than the nigga who come in here with the shirt and tie, and you know he still is talking that shit. Just he could be still talking the same shit that Nipsey talking. He could really be from the streets. You know what I'm saying? But he different now. He moving different. He more corporate. It's different to listen to him because he been through it. But it's when you can look at a nigga and he's still looking like he right there, you know what I'm saying? But you see this nigga is, damn, this nigga getting rich. And this nigga,
shit.
Man,
that's the type of nigga that they really scared of.
That's who the kids gonna listen to. They're not gonna listen to the nigga in the suit and tie. I don't give a fuck. You could have been Larry Hoover. Nigga, if you got the suit and tie look, it's gonna turn the niggas off who still troublemakers. Like, you gotta think when we was running around school when I'm 12, 13, 14, we doing dumb shit. We don't want to hear from the nigga who, you know what I'm saying? I used to
nigga don't want to hear from the preacher.
And I was, you know what I'm saying? We done did all this shit in the street.
Nigga want to talk to the nigga that's relatable.
I'm talking about this nigga could have been the most solid nigga. You know what I'm saying? But we don't want to hear that shit. Like, but here come this nigga. Man, this nigga, gold chains, rolly. Nigga, you pull up in the man.
He got all the shit on. He got all the shit you got.
And he can post up on the block.
He get the money, but he still talking real shit to us, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just different, bro. It's different. I know it's different for niggas from the streets. Maybe not everybody, but man, and he was really evoking a lot of brains. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I used to always tell people, bro, they sleeping on this nigga. But I mean,
in Texas, they did sleep on Nip.
Shit happening for a reason, though. Shit happened for a reason because that nigga got so many jewels in his music. Yeah,
a lot.
You know what I'm saying? Like that, right? He served his purpose, bro. Believe it or not,
bro. That nigga whole. All that shit seemed like a coincidence to a nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Victory lap, your shit come to an end, your life come to an end, you know what I'm saying? Like, the marathon continues after you die type of shit. It's like everything, you know what I'm saying? It was a point in time I feel like I was being selfish as a fan. I was like, damn, man.
Why?
We can't get no more music. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't get no more music,
I was pissed
bro.
too at first. I was pissed too. Like,
but Nip got cataloged.
I feel you, but
Nip got cataloged.
But imagine that that boy
built it though.
You feel me? As he experienced more and done
like,
more.
Man,
and
I used to argue with my best friend. So I used to argue. So we would always have the top hip hop artists, the niggas that we fuck with the most out of the new crop. We're not talking about like the Nas's and the Jay-Z's and the Pac shit. The next generation. And, you know, I got one partner who Cole, you know what I'm saying? The other partner, he was Kendrick. And I would throw Nipsey name in there, and them niggas would be like, nah, bro, he ain't on that level. He don't make big enough music. And we used to always argue about this shit. And just being real, as like I would consider myself like a real hip hop head. I'm a guru with this shit, and I study the shit. So, truth be told, Nipsey wasn't really making that type of the big songs like them. Nipsey was just going there and rapping some real shit
Hey,
and having to do it.
Nipsey had that same flow in 2007,
Yeah,
dog.
but
He
see,
ain't changed.
the difference was he wasn't giving us your like bitch don't kill my vibes or,
your radio
you know,
shit.
your big records like records. You know what I'm saying? That last.
But he was getting there though.
Yeah, but
Cause that shit he did with John
Victory
Legend.
Victory Lap was that
That's
moment
some
where I was
wild
able to
shit.
like look at my niggas like, I told y'all this nigga could do that shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like I told y'all he was gonna give us.
Yeah.
He was gonna give us. He was gonna give us the big music.
That's cool.
But that nigga with Victory Lap, I was like, bro, I told y'all niggas he was coming, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that was like a proud moment for me as a fan. I'm like, man, dog, this nigga did it.
He did it. That's
But that shit, I don't know, bro. Like that shit wild in the motherfucker though. That shit wild in the motherfucker, man. You really think about that shit, bro. Like Nipsey was a special nigga, you know what I'm saying?
So-
And he gets slept on like a motherfucker, just like I think you get slept on.
I was just finna
You
ask,
know what
do
I'm
you
saying?
think you slept on?
Oh yeah, for sure. I definitely think I'm slipped on.
Cause you can serve the shit. Okay, check this out.
Wait a minute. Why do you think you slept
Hold
on?
on, bro. I'm gonna forget, bro. I swear to God, I'm gonna forget. I'm damn near forgetting
Just
right
hold
now.
that. Just hold
I
that.
forgot.
Why do you think you slept on?
Oh,
Damn, I forgot.
see, it's tricky, bro, because in a sense, I'm not slipped on. You know what I'm saying? But the reason why, I just feel like the music that I make, and coming from where we come from, like Houston, it's a different city, and this shit has been a little.
That's
bit,
why I think you slept on.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it's like the nigga, if you like, if you got the culture of Houston, right? You got that culture sound. He can't come into the game rapping like Lil Keke.
It ain't
He
about.
can't come. Hold
it
on,
ain't-
let me
It
finish.
ain't about that. He's
Let me
already
finish.
established his own lane.
Right, let me finish.
So
though.
it ain't about
let
that.
Let me finish. He can't come in this motherfucker rapping like that era, but he at that time he was a new artist. And even for right now, you got so many more new fans to gain
Right.
that the world would look at you like a new artist when you
Right.
pop off, and then your real
Yeah,
fans
for
will
sure.
say, "Nah, this nigga been doing this
Here's-
shit."
okay.
Put some respect on. I ain't finished yet. You know what I'm saying? so shit. The nigga, he really be doing like some H-Time shit on some new shit. This nigga like a hybrid of old school and new. He's like the perfect hybrid of Houston. This nigga's like the perfect representation of Houston.
That's what's up, bro.
I can
To,
dig
it's
that.
today's thing.
I can
You know what I'm
dig that.
saying? Like in this day and age, in this time, if a nigga if a nigga's 35 or 30 something and he from motherfucking Timbuktu somewhere and he fell in love with this H-Time shit and he like, or if a nigga that's a young cat and really wanna know, they hear so much about Houston and the culture, and this is the nigga to listen to.
Right.
Cause he gonna give it to you. He gonna talk about the slab culture, but not only is he gonna talk about the slab culture, he gonna talk about the slab culture and give it to you from a perspective that you've heard about.
I'm glad you
know what I'm saying.
So, rank your top 5 Houston right now rappers then in their correct order.
You talking about if we gonna go with OGs and everybody?
No, from Pro's generation to now.
Oh man, that's tough. That's tough. Shit.
Come on, name your top 5 then.
That's a hell of a hot seat. I didn't think I was getting interviewed. That's a hell of a
Cool, man,
hot
bro.
seat. I can't think that much. I'm on some very good
okay.
CBD
Okay,
right now. Very good.
Just check.
I'm not gonna
Just checking.
bullshit with you. That
That's what's
motherfucker's
up.
dying slow. That motherfucker's dying. My brain
what's
working
up.
slow in the bitch
We
right
got
now.
some tough ass artists out now.
Okay, well, I was finna say,
I
I'm
love this
gonna
generation.
tell you my opinion why I think people sleep on Propain
Right.
is because visually, optically, I see other artists being more public more often.
Right.
That's really it. Like,
Yeah.
there's no other. Everything, resume solid, background solid, being
Video
put on,
solid.
do it for the city.
Yeah.
Music always hot, but I always see other artists out and about doing stuff more often than I
Right.
see him.
You know who I know he had been doing videos before.
Man, my weed got me on some calm shit over here. I'm in my zen mode, boy.
I know he had been doing videos before, but I think you made Trill Lord career take off with that song that you did with J-Dog. My life too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, and salute to Trill Lords. We got some more shit coming. Yeah, that's
that
my
nigga's
boy.
good.
He the truth.
That nigga's fucking good,
Yeah.
and he really showed his fucking ass when he did this video.
Yeah.
And it was like, cause it's like at different times it's just like music industry, right? You got niggas that niggas go to for that work. You know what I'm saying? The music video time. You know what I'm saying? Back in the Gap, it was Boom Town, and it was, you know what I'm saying, different people. Then Diesel Miyake did his thing. You know what I'm saying? Then you got it's just a lot of what's it, Michael Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? You got different eras of the video game, and Trill Lord is showing his fucking ass right now. And I think it's credit to this nigga, cause that was a badass video.
Man, that was some shit right there.
That was a bad motherfucker. You know, that's what.
So,
swear to God.
hey, so what's next after music for Propain?
Man, so well, the thing is, I don't really think it's the next after music. It's a transition. Like I'm getting into. I want to be more so behind the desk with the music. Like I just gotta. My love for this shit ain't gonna never let me leave. But I do. I'm ready to start grooming artists. Or it's a few artists that I got my eye on right now that they kind of established, but I feel like to bring them under my umbrella and to really like put the shit that I do and my knowledge and everything I got going on is gonna take them to another level. And it's a couple of them. And I'm probably like after this album right here, I think I'm gonna really focus on other artists. I'm still gonna put out music, but I think I'm gonna focus on the other artists, even the artists, the two artists that I got signed, Jack Boy D and another one named Jeremy Fields.
You got that boy signed?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
So I think I'm gonna focus on them, and I got a couple more in mind. But I mean, as far as like outside of that, you know, we dealing with the real estate heavy.
Yeah.
I just recently got into opening up a clinic. I had one of the OGs put me on game with all that. So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? We just trying to build, bro. Me and the whole team, we just trying to build and leave a legacy when we done. You know what I'm saying?
I dig that. Mr. Excited Man.
Man,
Just checking.
I'm laid back like a Maybach. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? Hold on, man. And
checking.
okay, hit my, you know what I'm saying? Hit that.
Boys.
Born to lose, raised to win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's the it's clear what the definition is. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
like from the horse's mouth,
Yeah.
like what that shit mean. You
Man,
know what I mean?
it just that's really for anybody who and you ain't just gotta be from the hood, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be black, you ain't gotta be a minority. They just really feel like, you know, your back was to the wall, but your whole mindset is shit. It don't matter. Like, you know, a lot of us, me personally, I honestly feel like if you was born black, you was born to lose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's really where it come from. It come from, I feel like we born behind enemy lines from the jump. But, you know, some of us make it through the cracks. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you get a rose that grow from concrete.
Right.
And that's just where that shit come from. Like, shit, we bred to win. You know what I'm saying? We raised to win. Like, we come from the hood, but that ain't gonna be our end story. And that's the whole mindset, and that's what I be wanting all my fans to feel like. I got an underdog, chip on my shoulder mindset every single day. I don't give a fuck if I make $1 trillion.
Bro, you not an underdog no more.
Man,
You
I'm
like-
gonna forever feel like that, bro. It's
You know
never
what I'm
gonna
saying?
leave me.
You're not an underdog no more, bro.
That's what motivates me, bro.
You're
Look,
not, though. You know what I'm saying?
think about it. We sitting here saying why we think I'm slip on. So in a sense, that's still an underdog.
okay,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying?
Yeah, because I do think he slept on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I think he slept on, but I think basically, really like how you said about, you know what I'm saying, and then how I even said about nigga not really realizing,
Yeah, for sure.
you know what I'm saying, who the fuck you are.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I talked to Big Pokin one time, and I was like, bro, do you really realize like what you did? You know what I'm saying?
One of my
Like
favorite
what you
rappers.
really did, bro.
Hardly
Like
Fit and Little
who
is
you
like-
are
Motivated
on
the
some
fuck out
music
of me.
shit. Like
Listen to this list. Just listen to this list. You ready? Ken the Man,
For sure.
Fast Lane,
For sure.
Maxo, Sauce, Toby, who else I'm forgetting out here? You know, just listen to
Lil
those
Jeremy.
names. Lil Jeremy. Listen to those names.
D Flowers.
What up, D Flowers? Man, I need to talk to you, man. Listen to those
O&B
names.
Bloodbath.
Bloodbath. Think about those names and the music they make, and then think about Propain, and tell me he not slept on.
Hey, the niggas,
Like,
hey, I was on Facebook a couple of days ago, and this chick had shared a post, and she was like, it was somebody saying like, some shit like some shit about like who was the best H-Time, you know what I'm saying? And she shared it, you know how you can share that bitch and comment on that motherfucker when you share it. She said Propain. And then it was like niggas in the comments saying like, it wasn't niggas just, but it was some niggas like Propain. And I had to hop on that. It was niggas saying some other folks, and I'm like, I had to hop on that. I was like,
That nigga's name is always in the
y'all
lyricist
niggas,
conversation.
these niggas is tripping.
It's always in the lyricist.
You know what I'm saying? Any nigga that's on this, that anybody can mention in these comments, this nigga probably better than him, bro.
It don't.
Just on some real shit. Music composition, visual presentation on the music video side.
Do you feel like anybody better than you?
In Houston?
Yeah.
Just be real.
like-
Appreciate
Like, not
you.
the OGs, but like, man, I
not
give it
even
up
the
to
OGs.
him.
Appreciate you.
Because it's different.
Appreciate it.
Hey,
The
it's
only-
different.
The only
Listen,
person,
motherfucker, hey, big dog.
the only person I get a nod to is Zero, and that's just on some Mr. Miyagi and Daniel type shit. Like, other than that, like, and I'm just being real. Like, I think over the years, project for project, ball for ball, I really think like I got some of the hardest shit that ever came out of here.
I mean, you have my respect.
Salute.
Because when I was still a fan, still trying to do my thing, and I was really just a fan, I was like, man, this boy got major features when nobody from Houston was doing
getting them
that.
all.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's what did it for. I think it was like a Rich Homie Quan
Yeah,
and
oh,
a
yeah, for
Kevin
sure.
Gates
Yeah.
and
And that was a big record, huh?
Yeah,
That
for
Rich
sure.
Rodeo.
That
What's
So
that?
rodeo.
Rodeo, yeah.
And the
How
two
about that
rounds.
shit? That
Yeah,
And
two
two
rodeo.
rounds. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Man, Gates reached out to me, bro, to do the 2 rounds remix
No
on
shit.
his own. Like he reached out.
no shit.
Yeah, and then we did rodeo when I was in LA. Atlantic was trying to sign me. Actually, they was trying to sign me. That's when 2 rounds was big. And
Hey,
shit,
what is-
I was just working.
What is Kevin Gates like, man? I always hear different stories about him, like
I mean,
contrasting stories.
He probably seen whatever story I would probably tell you would probably be different from 5 other people. He give me that like
yeah.
different day of the week. He, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, on
the
a-
Kevin Gates that I met, you know what I'm saying, was pretty cool, pretty chill. Was real like just telling me like I'm one of the only 3 or 4 rappers he be jamming. Like he was like, nigga, yeah, man, I don't dick pull, nigga. You hard. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's what's up, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was dope. That shit was real humbling. And at that time, he obviously wasn't where he is right now.
Yeah.
But he was starting to transcend into, you know what I'm saying, being bigger and bigger. And I think that was like, at that time, I think 2 Phones had just came out. So that's when he kind of like went crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think Rodeo would have been a probably bigger record than 2 rounds, but he had went to jail. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of derailed the video and just the whole promo shit. But bro, I really be feeling like, even when we talk about the slip on shit,
Yeah.
bro, I be really feeling like all this shit is it's happening how it's supposed to happen, bro. It's just the story, bro. This is just the process. This is just the foundation, because I can sit here and say I'm slip on, but at the same time, I could really not really be here. Rap niggas don't last this long, bro. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
Yeah.
Big facts.
And for some strange reason, I still got the optimism factor. Like, niggas still feel like that nigga Pro gon' pop. And
You gotta feel like that,
yeah,
though.
you know what I'm saying?
You know
And
what I'm
niggas get that maybe a year or 2, then it's like, nah, that nigga ain't, you know.
Yeah.
You know. And this, every go, it's like, shit, this nigga he getting bigger and bigger, he getting better. So I just feel like when it's said and done, like my story is gonna be different. I think we gonna get to the finish line, but it's just not gonna be the normal way that motherfuckers have got there. It may never be that big song or that big. It's just gonna be like, damn, this nigga kept doing this, and he just kept doing this, and then you gonna
Yeah.
look up, and it's gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Being honest, bro, like I want to say I don't know about that. I think it might be a big record
Right.
on the strength.
We
that-
never know, you know what I'm saying?
because on the cool, like right now, with Megan, doing a song with Chose. You know what I'm saying? That
Right.
thick. You know what I'm saying? Like I looked at that shit. I had posted that bitch. I dropped the emoji with the big old eyes.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm like, oh shit.
Shout out
nigga,
to Chose too.
Is it happening?
He deserved that shit. Chose one of the niggas who
Chose
came in
is-
when I came in.
Right.
Hey,
And I'm like,
yeah.
is it happening?
Chose
you know what
is
I'm saying?
another
Is the
one of the
dope?
most
Is
slept
Megan really finna
on.
open up
Yeah.
store for this
Chose
motherfucker?
put up
I don't think Chose
numbers.
slip on. Chose getting them
Chose
plaques.
put up numbers.
Chose
Yeah.
getting them plaques, man.
But I mean, like Chose, the rapper, the artist, not the producer. Like,
man, it's real, like, it's real fulfilling for a nigga like me who I consider myself one who has been in this game and been building to see, like, Chose and B King getting the shit that they getting right now because
Yeah.
these niggas have been putting in work, dog. And it's a testament to what I try to preach to people, like, bro, this shit ain't overnight.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah, they
think B
hear-
King some
hey.
new artists right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This
B
nigga
King
The
about
game
12,
is getting
13 years deep in this
You know
thing.
what
But
I'm saying?
Houston just like the culture has been the pot just been cultivating. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sure.
Everything just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I say, he if he drop a bad motherfucker tomorrow, and then the word like how you said, just
Oh,
like
yeah.
with B King, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
for
he
sure.
a new artist.
Are you
Yeah,
done?
but I
his-
mean, a lot of
his
people,
fan
I
base
keep
know.
getting that shit every time I drop. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of niggas thought I was a new artist when In Case We Never Speak Again came out. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because the niggas had just heard it. Like, niggas like, damn, who is this? And it just, cause that one kind of went farther than the last one went,
Man,
or
that
the
shit
one
is,
before that.
nah,
you
that
know
shit
what I'm saying?
is fire.
Yeah,
I heard Seven Theory when that dropped.
Yeah.
This shit is fire.
Salute, man. Yeah.
That shit crazy. I'm texting this nigga like, dog, you gotta listen to this
That's
album,
what's up,
dog.
man. I just feel like I feel like I'm catching my stride now. You know what I'm saying? It's like even with In Case We Never Speak Again, that was kind of like the arrival moment. Like I've been here, I've been making dope shit, I've been making classic music, but that was like that was the next level of like, okay, like it's just a little different from the shit before this.
Yes.
It's more so like I'm really talking to you now, like that nigga, like, and you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm able to tell my
Yeah.
I'm able to talk to you now, like I'm not trying to like, okay, listen to me.
Go
You know what I'm
ahead,
saying?
man.
Try to hear me out.
Yeah.
Nah, this is more so, nigga, you want to hear this, so I'm finna tell you this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's
Man.
different now. You know,
You're in
and
that
that's kind of
position.
that's kind of where it's coming from. And it's like the fucking barricades is gone. Like I don't give a fuck about no criticism, no nothing. I'm gonna make exactly what I want to make, and the people who gonna fuck with it, gonna fuck with it. And the
Okay.
people who not, they not.
So the song that come after Silly, I think it's like the Get It Dance, or
Man,
something like that.
yeah.
Okay, when I heard that, I was like, "Oh shit, he's trying to make one of those in
And-
the box songs,
and-
and it's working a little bit."
But what's so crazy, bro, is, man, that song was some random shit in L.A.
That is some non.
I didn't write
you
it.
don't get used to hearing.
I didn't write it. It was more so the beat came up, man. So look, we in LA and it's just producers coming through and they all playing this whack ass shit. My vibe is all fucked up. And it's like, bro, I don't even want to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so my other homeboy that I used to hoop with, he live in LA. He pulled up. He played some shit. He played that beat. And I was like, damn, man, that whole hard. And I'm just fucking around in that whole freestyling, like just telling. So I'm like, man, let's record this, like, and I just going in. That whole shit was off the dome.
That
like,
shit kind of worked a little bit, man.
and I sat on that song for a minute. I was like, bro, this ain't me. You know what I'm saying?
Shit,
But
it's-
I kept playing. I'm like, damn, this whole jam.
Would
You
you-
know what I'm saying? And
Does that will that lead to more experimenting in the box to maybe get one of those records
and drop a video for that.
you know what I'm saying?
maybe not. Maybe I don't know. Like,
Cause even J. Cole put one in the box every
for
now and
sure,
then.
for sure. Like, this is the thing, bro. Like,
That nigga really like the J. Cole of Houston.
that's
Facts,
what's up, man.
facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
He really is the J. Cole of Houston.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I probably heard that shit the most of anything I've
Really?
ever heard.
Yeah,
bro,
it is.
I
It's-
hear that shit a lot.
You is it
It's like J.
is it a
Cole,
compliment to you?
J. Cole
Yeah, I
with a
think it's a
dab of
compliment 'cause
Rick Ross.
J. Cole is tough.
Yeah.
that nigga tough.
He's
yeah,
the toughest.
yeah.
To me, he's the toughest.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He
Of
definitely.
everybody in the whole wide world.
Of the right now rappers, I think bar for bar, song for song,
Yeah, Cole
you
tough.
ain't fucking with Cole, dog.
Cole
Kendrick,
tough, man.
Kendrick, he's a little hard to digest sometimes. Drake's a little too
He a little unorthodox,
he a little
yeah.
he a little too emotional sometimes. Cole, that boy gonna give it to you in a way that it's gonna fall in your lap. Like, oh shit,
Yeah,
bars on
nigga.
top of bars.
That nigga Cole
Yeah,
tough, man.
nigga, Cole.
Cole tough, man.
Do you agree with that? Like
What?
how people see Cole?
Yeah.
Like, that is what I am.
I mean, I don't think I ever agree with I'm the somebody of, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely get what people talking about. Every
That's
time I get it. You know what I'm saying? And it's a compliment, you know what I'm saying? Because I think highly of Cole, you know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a compliment. I think he one of the purest artists in this game, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Real transparent. And I think that's what they get. That's what make them feel like that. Like I'm transparent. I'm a lyricist. I think the only difference between me and Cole is like I really come from the slums. You know what I'm saying?
Cole
he got a different upbringing. You know what I'm saying?
But
But he real though.
Yeah.
He real. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it don't matter where you come from. It's that being authentic that people gonna gravitate to, and that's why artists like us are able to.
There's way more street in your music than Cole's music.
For sure.
Definitely.
For sure.
Definitely. Man.
My life too. That's a badass record, though.
Man.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if the right question is why do you do it like that? But like you be talking about the slash shit, but you would talk about like the jacking of the cars, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Like, and that's kind of like nigga. I don't know. I don't even know if it's a question that I want to even answer, or if it's really just a statement, and then just say, "Hey, nigga, that shit be live." You know what I'm saying? Like that shit be live. Like that nigga talk about this H-Time shit like on some different shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, and to be embraced the way the nigga got embraced is like who embraced you? Would you say embraced you the most? I know you said Zero showed you love.
Yeah, Zero and Slim and Kiki. Out of the OGs, like yeah, man. Zero, Slim, and Kiki for sure. Like it ain't even close with nobody else. But they all show love. They all show gratitude. They all like salute me. You know what I'm saying?
Do you get like a you like little bro, or do you feel like this like my brothers?
I definitely feel like they're my brothers now. And
Yeah.
the first maybe 5-6 years, yeah, it was little bro. Like, but at this point now, and I tell them niggas like. Shit, I've arrived now. So when we on this song, nigga, shit,
I'm
come
here.
with it, nigga.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
back then it was more so, woo, man, I'm doing this shit with Slim and this doing
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
And it's like, nah, nigga, now I'm that nigga. So shit, let's go. Like, what we doing? You know what I'm saying?
I dig it.
Like for
I
sure.
dig it. Okay, speaking of, I'm finna ask. Fuck it. Speaking of Zero and Slim Thug, right? Not too long ago, Slim was trying to work out the differences between Zero and Trey. Now, you are way more insider than I am.
Right.
Has there been any advancement on that, dog? They getting somewhere with that shit?
I don't know.
Damn,
I don't know nothing about that.
We won't. If you just let them know that the niggas out here on the streets, we want that shit to happen.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Y'all need to put together
We want that shit to happen.
ABN reunion. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You need to all you niggas need to get together and have a kumbaya moment with these niggas.
Yeah. Saying,
you know what I'm saying?
You have their ear, so let them know that real fans out here, we want that
and
shit.
this is like because like I got a real close relationship with Ro. Just to speak on that situation, this is from the outside looking in though, and just growing in life. You know, we all deal with this shit. Sometimes, bro, shit just grow apart. You know what I'm saying? And
I understand that shit too.
It was what it was. You know what I'm saying? We could want that shit so bad, and it probably would never be the things that's on my mind when I be right. We chasing that high.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like they in two different spaces now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just think like shit. That shit ran its course. Like,
they goddamn give us a show then, a tour. Or something. You know what I'm saying? Give us something. We just want to. We might not like. Say, nice. We might never get that album.
Yeah,
again
even if they not kumbaya and make music, for them to even just come together and do some shows, so the fans could see the original ABN.
I don't think it's happening.
I believe you too. I believe you. But we want that.
I don't think it's happening.
We want that shit to happen, dog. Well, shit, dog. I appreciate you, dog. For real, man.
Appreciate y'all,
coming through, man.
For real.
For sure. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, dog? That's
what you gonna call the album?
The new album?
Yeah.
It ain't safe outside.
Come on. You talking about the cars and shit again?
Man, hey, I'm talking about.
Nobody ain't safe, huh?
It ain't safe outside. I gotta show y'all the album cover.
Oh, here we go, man. Throw it in the game, man. Exclusive.
Yeah. I think one of the hardest in the city. You know what I'm saying? Me and Nightcap agreed that this boy is really like the J. Cole of Houston. You know what I'm saying? He been doing it so long. It's kind of disrespectful in my opinion, to say that this man, or not, it's kind of disrespectful for you to sleep on this man.
Straight
You know what I'm
up.
saying?
Straight up.
Square business, like,
Hey, until Black Friday hit, everybody that fuck with this podcast, man, y'all please just go listen to 2 songs off in case we never speak again. And I promise you gonna end up listening to more than 2 songs, man.
if you like Lil Baby Bigger Picture, go put on Heart to Heart. You know what I'm saying?
Go listen to Silly.
Square business.
Silly is, oh man, when you hear Silly, man, that shit's silly, dog. It's on another level, dog. Go listen to that shit, man.
I am Hype South.
I am DJ Nightcap.
It ain't safe outside.
Propane, man.
There we go. And this is
Gold in the game.
Gold in the Game. Let me see this album cover. Ooh. That whole finna. Ooh. Hey, the album cover look like it's gonna have the same impact that Killer Colleone's Lorraine Motel did.
Yeah.
That album cover look like it's gonna hit like that album did.
That's where it's like what basically it's a conceptual project. Like this shit is basically 2020 summed up. Like
yeah,
and that's where it ain't safe outside come from. Like it ain't safe. We got the sicknesses going on, cops killing us and shit. Like it's fucked up out here. Niggas going broke. Like the coronavirus. Like it ain't safe outside. This shit. Yeah, this my best shit.
Man, email me some
For sure.
service packs or something, man.
For
God
sure.
Damn, man. But that's what's up, man. Throw it in the game. We out, man. Ooh, we.
That hoe look nasty. That hoe look nasty.